Oh, Monique's got her hands in the air. Must be time to start. Oh, okay, Mo. She was going like, hey, what's up? I don't know. Hey, come on, in my kitchen over here. Welcome again to John Cena Sr. Kitchen. Catching up in the kitchen with John Cena Sr. And Jeff flew all the way back up here from Florida because that's where he's going for the winter.
I couldn't stay away.
I know. He said, I've got one more dish I have to make. And actually, he's got a third one. But we're going to save that because that's a chicken parm. And we'll save that for the show after the first of the year. Maybe we can coax him out of Florida. If not, March for sure. April.
I think you can come to Florida. We'll film it there.
We can do whatever you want, my friend. I'd be happy to do that.
We could do a Zoom thing and like do it remotely.
No.
Now you're getting fancy.
I think it's better. I think it's better if I go down.
Not that big.
Oh, Monique can't fly there, so. Well, anyway,
okay.
The second one we're going to do, and Jeff promised me, and I have to tell you, that chicken enchilada was the best, the what I eat the longer time of what I come to this country. Good food, let me tell you. And we talked about substitution, and one of the things we thought we might talk about on that was the enchiladas he added. Phil had a great idea, Paul did too, a little more sour cream, and take those enchiladas and add those towards the end, put your cheese on, use the broiler or the oven. I prefer the broiler, and I think we'd have that dish is perfect. Substitute beef, shrimp, as you mentioned. Want to make it real fancy? Make it a seafood, maybe some shrimp, scallops, and lobster. I might change from the salsa. Maybe I'd make it a salsa with a different type of sauce in there. Salsa, and what else would you use with that with seafood? Maybe, I don't know, maybe like a little cream sauce.
And maybe you could even spice it up a little bit and put in some red hot pepper flakes or some jalapenos.
And you know what I'm thinking
too?
you
can do with that.
You can even make that a pizza enchilada by using the tomato sauce, the same thing you just did, pepperoni and sausage, and put the same thing in. Well, anyway,
call it a flatbread and
we just tear it up
and you
and
can
go.
You can go the vegan route, and you can do the tofu, and so lots
You
of
could do lamb and potatoes.
lots of flexibility. That's the beauty of that dish. Is you can be flexible. You can literally make it out of leftovers. Is there some noise in the crowd?
Do we have some more to speak? Boy, I'm getting a lot of letters. So don't forget, if you like the show, subscribe. That helps us out. We got the pan heating up. We're almost there.
So this is one of my favorite dishes. Because one of my favorite things to eat is stuffed peppers. But stuffed peppers are a lot of work to make. You've got to prep the peppers. You got to make the stuffing. You got to put it all together. So many years ago, I found this recipe for stuffed pepper soup. I thought that was intriguing, and I made it, and it became a hit. So you're going to start by chopping up some peppers and onions for me, I think, right?
See what I mean? Mo's got me. He's got me. Let's do the onion. I already did some of the peppers. Want me to leave this pepper for you? You want me to do the pepper?
Oh, you can do it. Yeah, you can do it. You know, some people don't trust me with a knife.
Everybody should trust you with a knife, my friend. It's so easy to use. The good part about using a knife is you got to remember when you're cutting, and you don't want to cut your fingers, that's for sure. Because if you cut your fingers, as you say, we'll all be in trouble. Then they'll call us nubby. They'll think that's a nub cigar down there. Two guys, we don't want that either. So you just want to kind of dice it up.
You don't want to have to go to the second hand.
Okay.
I got to use that twice today.
And then as far as this, you want this diced?
Yeah.
Well, we can do it one of 2 ways.
It's the nicest, dicest. Beautiful. All right. You want to saute those in that.
Well, hey, whoa. I thought it was your cook, not mine.
Okay.
I'm just.
You look like you're having too much fun. I don't want to get in the way of your fun.
No, because what I'm going to do after this, and I promised, I keep telling people I'm going to do an ice cream cake. I did the ice cream pie. So what I'm going to do when we're done, if you want to hang in, I'm actually going to take out an ice cream cake I made ahead of time. I'll give them the recipe, but we're going to see, because Paul Pisano said, don't decorate it, just use it the way it is. We're going to try to put a little Cool Whip on it, maybe put a few shells, and we're all going to have a slice and see how it tastes.
And I got to tell you, your ice cream recipe's out of this world. I've made that. It came out great.
I got to thank King Arthur Flour for that. I just doctored a little bit myself. So, sir, the kitchen is yours.
All right, we're taking it away here. So what do we have here? We have, so far, we have diced a pepper. We have diced an onion. We have a pound of beef that we're going to brown. Is this pan? This pan is not heating up.
Why? It's induction. It should. I don't even hear it. Oh, you know why?
Oh, we had to hit the on button.
Blame the Italian.
There we go.
You gotta push it to start the button if you want it to
I
work.
have the on button. Here, maybe you should have the Mapine.
I need that one. It's
There's
what
the
I do
Mapine.
over here. Hey. That's what Mo says to me. I gotta push your start button and nothing happens. I
Hand
don't
me
think
the
so.
Mapine. So this, my grandmother who taught me how to cook and developed my love for cooking, always had a dish towel, which she called a Mapine, on her shoulder. And this was great. This was the Italian tool of all Italian tools because this could be used to wipe your hands, to wipe a plate. If you had a little bit of schmutz on the side of your face, she would lick it and wipe it off.
Yes.
And then it was
You're
still
so
clean to
right.
do whatever you
Those
wanted.
were the
She could clean
days.
up a spot on the floor, but this was always
Yep.
over her shoulder.
I never heard that. Scamorch.
Schmutz. That might not be an Italian term. That might be a Jewish term. Schmutz. But
I'm not going. Listen.
Schmutz is a kind of
I'm
cheese.
going nowhere here.
Schmutz is a cheese.
Oh, was it the chilies in there? Can I throw those away?
Uh-oh. Now he's throwing the food away.
It's gone now.
We need our spoon here. I'm going to clean up
No, give me another one. Hold on. No.
We have another spoon. This is still
Listen,
some
look,
cheese.
here you go. You always cook. By the way, folks, anything you do with sauces, sauteing, I like to use wooden spoons. Some people like to use spatulas. On this induction cookware, let me tell you, this stuff is great.
Look how quick that
Look
pan
at
heated
that
up.
pan. I just pushed the button and it's already at 320.
So we're going to brown our beef.
You can, by the way, you can bring water to boil in less than 1 minute.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's at 320, so you might want to turn it down. I don't know what temp you want. This thing is amazing. I mean, look, that's going at 320. Look at that.
Right. So the beauty of induction is that
Right. That doesn't get hot?
No.
it actually turns the
No.
pan itself into the heating element. It uses magnets. I don't know. It's magic.
It's magic.
It's all magic.
We have to go to
Know
Paul
that.
Pisano for that because he knows all the engineering
Well,
stuff.
you know, Paul's an MIT grad,
Oh, he can give it to us.
so he can put this all together. He can tell us how it works. Matter of fact, he could build one of these.
All right. Okay.
No.
Maybe he can fix my crank-up phonograph out there.
He could build one of these. All right, so the meat is starting to brown, and to that, we're going to add the peppers and the onions.
So we used 1 pepper and 1 green pepper,
Yeah.
and we used 1 medium-sized onion, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. No garlic in this one?
No, we still need to do some garlic. Would you like to do the garlic, or do you want me to do the garlic?
I'll do the garlic. What do you want? How many cloves?
2 cloves.
Mm.
We're going to keep this browning, put it all together here. It's a beautiful thing. Once again, it fits my criteria for something to make. It's easy. It comes together with using a minimum of pots and pans.
Minimum of pots and pans.
It is so nice, these little things.
So you want this diced, or how do you want it?
Minced, please.
Why don't you go stand over the
You're
bowl
the soup.
I don't know.
Let's go.
No, don't want
Let's
minced
go.
garlic.
and start throwing instructions at Cena.
Minced garlic. Not diced, not chopped, but minced.
Minced
Still
garlic.
can't get over
huh?
that thing's not hot.
Minced.
Isn't that amazing? How does that work? Is he the Paul guy with the MIT? How does that work?
It's all it does is it connects a loop. It makes a circuit, and because it's metal, it's a different metal. There's no element inside, so it sends the current into the metal, and the metal is the only thing that holds the charge, and that's why it heats.
There you go. There's your
Wow.
class for today.
I never thought
And
of
you do learn that you need certain cookware.
Oh yeah. If a magnet won't stick to it,
Wow.
you know what? If it doesn't magnetize, you can't use it. Unfortunately, sorry to say that, but that's the way it goes down.
Yep, you need cookware that is magnetic. So cast iron works best. I
Yeah.
love cast iron.
Or special induction cookware.
Yep.
Matter of fact, you know, my son just had his kitchen redone, and he has an induction stove. That thing is unbelievable.
It is.
What do you want this in there, sir?
Throw it in there. We're gonna put all this together.
Matt, throw right in there.
We're gonna put all this.
There you go,
together.
boss. Is that it? You got anything else you need me to do?
Not immediately.
Well, that's
I'll let
good,
you-
because
I'll
I'm gonna
let
go to
you
the
know.
bathroom. No.
I'll let you know.
Thank you very much.
You know, you pour some wine, light a cigar.
We can put your wine.
Not exactly a Thanksgiving leftover meal here, but you could do this with ground turkey.
Oh, I found another recipe.
Yes, you can.
Thanksgiving dinner pie.
Thanksgiving dinner pie.
Yep.
Tell me.
So it's basically with a pie crust, top and bottom, but it's a layer of stuffing, layer of turkey, it's a layer of gravy, green beans, green bean casserole, cranberry sauce, and a crust.
Wow.
Yeah, it's about that thick. So we're gonna try that sometime.
Didn't the Irish already figure that one out? Don't they call that shepherd's pie?
Oh,
no,
yes.
no,
Oh,
shepherd's
very
No,
good,
you see,
Paul.
shepherd's pie, Paul, is made with a ground lamb, mashed potatoes, carrots. It's simply a ground lamb covered with mashed potatoes. Carrots are in the mix, a little garlic, and then you brown the potatoes. This is actually a pie.
Ah, better.
Well, maybe the Irish did figure it out, because I don't know if you've ever had it. It's one of my favorite dishes. I don't think I'd ever cook it on here, but I love steak and kidney pie.
Steak and kidney
Steak
pie,
and
folks. He's
kidney
not
pie.
talking kidney beans. He's talking
Kidneys. Beef kidneys,
beef kidneys.
steak and kidney
I
pie.
think I'll pass on the kidneys.
Yeah.
All right.
Paul, kidneys.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Phil,
Phil?
kidneys.
Well,
Oh,
even Phil won't
Do
eat
they
it.
even make kidneys? Like,
If
how do you
Phil
buy
won't
kidneys?
eat
Do they even make kidneys?
Well, not,
Oh,
do they
okay.
excuse me, do they even sell?
No offense. No
Kidneys.
offense to the blonde people out there,
Kidneys.
but that's
When
Monique's
you
Love
get
from Brooklyn, New
kidneys,
York. Do
stuff
they
them.
even make kidneys?
How do they
Well,
make
I
a
mean,
kidney?
do they sell it?
Ooh.
Where you
I
go
think
for
Phil has a
kidneys
butcher
stuff.
where we can get kidneys, right? Philly's buddy, we get
Phil
kidneys.
get a butcher and get body parts if you need it.
One thing you can't have from Phil though
What's that?
is a kidney from a deer.
Because Phil shoots them and they run away.
They run away. He never lived that down, even at the wedding, Phil, huh? We couldn't get away from that.
All right, so this is nicely browned.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, how much beef? 1 pound?
That was a pound of beef.
Okay. So far, we're 1 pound of beef,
Pound of
1
beef.
whole green
And I
pepper,
have used
1 onion, 2
ground
cloves
turkey.
diced garlic.
Correct.
And that smells wonderful
And you
too.
don't need to use beef. You know, I've used ground turkey. I've used ground chicken.
Okay.
Today we had beef.
We could actually do a jambot too. So a jambot. So we could use the same thing, but you could do sausage, you could do ground beef, and some chicken. So a jambot, which is basically everything that you could think of.
Nice.
All right.
That works.
Go for
you know,
it.
whatever you want to, whatever you would normally put in a stuffed pepper, you put in this soup.
Yeah. Well, then guess what? It should open. I hope.
There we go. John
Yeah, it's-
professionally opened. Look at the way that comes out here. So this is a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce.
Okay. Do you want any water on that so we don't waste anything, or?
I don't like to dilute stuff, but you know what we'll do?
Agree.
What's
we
that?
can rinse it with some chicken broth.
Ah, you go.
See?
What's this? You're with chickens. Holy sh! That's all right. Guess what?
We can rinse that with some chicken broth, and then we have, what is this? Is this a 16-ounce, 28-ounce can of fire roasted diced tomatoes?
I love the fire
Does that one need rinsing too?
Not
we
really.
need about 2 cups of chicken broth to add to this whole thing.
How many cans? How much was that weight? Was
This is
weight?
15 ounces, so that's
So there's
almost
almost 2 cups.
Right?
But you know what? Here, put a little more in there.
We're gonna put a little more
Not
in
a
there.
whole lot. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You really want to make? Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's perfect.
All right.
See, that's how you measure. What do people? I don't like. I bring out the measuring cup. Monique said that's not an eighth of a teaspoon.
People
Yes,
get all freaked out.
it is. Is your rice?
And normally, we let this simmer for about a half an hour.
Well, I would like to finish my coffee, but there's a fly in it.
But we're not gonna, we don't have a half an hour to do this today.
Okay.
I don't think.
No, we can't do a half hour.
No.
Right, we're at 15.
So we normally will let this come to a boil. And then we add some rice.
Rice is right there.
And then we enjoy
Open the
it.
door. There's a pair of here, right here, sir. Right here.
This.
There you are. There you are, Your Majesty.
Wow, thank you so much. Just like a barber.
I'm gonna
Oh.
call you a clip.
Oh, yeah.
What
Good.
kind of rice is that, Jeff?
This is John's rice.
So you have a choice on the rice. My choice, if I were doing this dish, would be that's a success. one of those minute rice deals. So this is a white, but I would prefer to use a brown. A brown rice in this would be more healthy for you. It's got more vitamins, but anyway, you know what? Rice is rice. Sometimes if you want a quick fried rice, it's not a bad idea to put this stuff together, put it in a plate, put it in the refrigerator. Never want to use the same rice the same day. It's always got to be old rice. So it's quick and easy for fried rice too. That pouch is good. See how it's starting to clump? That's what you want for fried rice. So anyway.
And you need to be careful with the rice, because obviously you don't want to cook this too much.
But you want 2 bags, right?
And it takes over the whole pan. So we're
Right.
going to see what 1 bag. I think 1 bag might be enough here, John. What do you think?
Good.
That looks pretty ricey.
Yeah,
enough.
we can, don't worry about it. We can make rice pudding with this. We can do a rice pie with this.
You can do a lot with that rice.
Yep. Money's gonna have it for the next 4 days for supper, because she likes to cook, not.
She doesn't need to cook because she has you.
Right, you cook so well, John.
You cook with love.
Yes, and he does.
It
He
all
always
comes from here,
does.
brother. Like I said before, when you cook, it comes from the heart. That's the secret to good cooking.
Boy, everything is always so delicious, darling.
All right.
And don't be afraid to make stuff up. Are we done?
I think we're done.
Can I take a look
This
at
does
that?
need to simmer for a little bit. You can take a test if you'd like. Everything's cooked, but it kind of needs to simmer and meld the flavors a little. And
So,
might need
okay.
a little salt. But
Well, then let's do it.
We
No
salt
other flavor?
upon taste.
All I know is this. I think, my own personal opinion, I think what I might do if, next time around, myself, personally, I like the recipe. I think it's good. So when you cook it down, those tenderize up. I
Right,
get it.
exactly.
Okay.
So normally we do saute the peppers and onions for a little longer, but in the interest of Mo running out of film,
Right.
we needed to kind of speed this along a little bit. And then we put it all
Yes.
together, and normally we simmer it for about 45 minutes before I put the rice in.
45 minutes.
I don't want the rice to expand so much. So, and then we salt and pepper to taste.
Beautiful.
So-
And it's finito completo.
So we're gonna bring it down to 175. We're gonna let that simmer, and I can only tell you this: this is the one dish we're gonna try off camera, because there's absolutely no way we're gonna wait 45 minutes and then come back and say, "Look, it's done." So it smells good,
Uh-huh.
it looks good,
It looks good.
and I'll give you a report on the next show I do. So Jeff, thanks again. It's been an honor and a privilege
It's my
to have
pleasure.
you here in the kitchen.
My pleasure. Thanks for
Phil?
having me.
See you in the cigar.
This guy could be 100 miles away if it says free food. The only reason the seagulls have wings is to beat Phil to my house for something to eat. Paul, it's been an honor and a privilege, my friend, to have you.
Thank you.
Stick around because, Paul, we're going to be doing an ice cream cake.
Can't wait.
I promised this thing for a long time. Paul says he's going to make it.
All mine.
Yep, there you go. I don't have peanut butter sauce. So this is John Cena Sr. and Jeff saying, see you later. Next time, catch up in the kitchen with us. Until then, have a good one.
Cheers.